Well, lunch with Jack was actually pretty nice. I hate I was so worried about our meeting. Probably because that jerk burglar tried to make it out like he was still mad at me. That guy needs a lot of help. So hopefully he's in jail for a long time. And before the video begins, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. I very much appreciate it. And all in all, he seems like a really nice guy. I mean, he explained to me he learned a lot from the older guys in jail, and with their mentoring, he was able to change his perspective on life. He was able to look at it more positively instead of so, dark like he was. They said that you need to look at the opportunity, not the mistakes.
Well, I'm glad it went well. I gotta be honest, I was really scared for you. Not to mention the family. I mean, he's a convicted criminal.
Yeah, well, he did his time. And he got out on good behavior. I don't know how difficult that is to do, but, he did it. So there's a glass, half full way to look at it. So I'm going to look at it that way instead of, oh, he's a convicted felon. He was a convicted felon. Now he's out. He's free. He's a free man.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess it is kind of wrong for me to judge him.
Well, I wouldn't say it's wrong for you to judge him. Not at all. You have a family to worry about, and you have a husband who provides. I mean, as scary as it is to say, if something happened and I wasn't around, things would be really hard for you and the kids.
Oh, don't even talk about it. I can't imagine my life without you.
Oh, I didn't mean to upset you, babe. But I'm glad to know I'd be missed, I guess. Again, I'm looking at life with a half-full glass.
Oh, you very much would be. I can't even begin to fathom being a widow. I'd be so lonely.
Well, I know it's an odd conversation to have, but you could always remarry.
Oh, Joshua Burt, I could never do that.
Well, just know if I did die, hypothetically, I'd want you to be happy. So I promise not to haunt you if you, were going out on dates with guys and maybe end up marrying someone.
Good to know. Well, enough about death. It's just making me sad.
Sorry, didn't mean to bum you out. Either way, Jack seems like, well, a really nice guy. And it was nice talking to him.
Well, what are his plans now that he's a free man?
Well, first thing he wants to do is, well, he wants to get a job. He asked if the diner was hiring, but I kind of want to get Pop's opinion on hiring someone that's a felon.
Understood. You seem to trust him, so as long as Pop gives the okay, I'm fine with the decision.
Yeah. I might stop by the day before dinner and chat with him.
Yeah, that sounds nice. And I'm sure he'd like a visit as well. If you're gonna go, you best head there now.
Agreed. Well, do you need me to pick up anything while I'm out?
Not that I can think of, but if something comes to mind, I'll text you.
All right. Well, I got my phone, so if you need me, just holler. So yeah. Okay, sweetie. I love you, and I'll be home before supper, I promise.
You better. I'll start cooking in an hour.
Okay. Bye, babe.
Bye.
Okay. Off to Pop's we go to talk about a felon. I don't think I ever told Pop about Jack.
I'm glad you stopped by, buddy. But I noticed you don't have any food. So, what's the occasion, sport?
Well, it's a work question I wanted to throw your way. Nice patio as always. But I kind of wanted to get your opinion on someone I might hire.
Oh, and who is that?
Well, his name is Jack. I used to go to school with him when I lived in Crimson Valley.
Jack, huh? Name doesn't ring a bell. Maybe Alzheimer's is finally kicking in.
I don't think it's Alzheimer's, Pops. I've told you a lot about my past, this is true. But I tried to forget Jack, I guess. He went to jail for, well, attempting to shoot somebody at the school.
Oh dear. Who exactly was he trying to hurt?
Well, I can only imagine it was me. It's a long story, but he's a better person now. He was just in a bad situation, and he served his time in jail. 7 years, to be exact. Then he lost his grandfather and ended up turning to alcohol. And he ended up going back to jail because he did something stupid. But he's out now, and he seems very genuine, and he wants to be a better person. And, well, he kind of needs a job. So he asked if we were hiring.
Well, I've hired plenty of convicts in my time running the diner. To be truthful with you, they work harder than any other employee.
Really? I wonder why that is.
They've got something to prove. They want you to know that they are now better and can be a hard-working part of society.
So you think it would be okay for me to hire him?
Sure, kiddo. I trust your instincts. If you think this Jack fella is a better guy now, then I believe so too.
Well, thanks, Pops. I'm really glad you trust me.
I sure do, sport. Or I wouldn't have handed you the keys to the diner.
Well, that's a good point. I didn't think about that until you just said it.
Oh, also, if he was locked up for that long, he most likely worked in a kitchen for some time.
Yeah, no, he had mentioned he worked in the kitchen for a while he was in jail.
Well, that's a bonus. I'd say start him cleaning dishes and peeling potatoes. That was something we had to do in behind the bars a lot. I'm sure he had to do it as well.
Wait, what? You were in jail?
Oh, did I say I went to jail?
Yeah, Pop, you did. How am I just hearing about this now?
Well, let's just say someone put their hands on Granny when we were kids, and I broke both that fella's hands so he'd never do it again.
Well, learned something new about you today, Pops.
Yep, served 2 years for that. I don't regret it, though. The other guy got 5.
Well, that's good. I appreciate the advice. I'll let Jack know he's hired first thing tomorrow.
Good deal, sport. Glad to have helped.
Yeah, well, I guess I should get home before the wife finishes dinner.
Oh, well, before you head home, could you stop by the diner and get me and Granny a slice of pecan pie?
Pecan pie. Yes, of course, Pops. Anything for y'all. I'll be right back, okay? I'll just come in the backyard.
Thanks, kiddo.
Yeah. No problem. I'll go out this way. I'll be right back. Well, looks like Jack will be working for me. I hope he does a good job. I mean, I really think he will. I think he's going to surprise me at how well he does work. I'd, well, honestly hate to fire him if he did a bad job. That would be pretty awkward. But he seems, well, very passionate to do a good job, too. And I respect that. I could honestly see him being one of our best workers. And I'm excited to see how he does. And I guess we'll find out because time will tell. Oh, now to get these pecan pies to Pops and get home before dinner's ready. Oh, I'm so hungry. I might just get some pecan pie for the family, too. That'd be nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can surprise them with a pecan pie and we can all share it. That sounds super awesome. Now, before we end this episode, I do want to tell you guys about my brand new series, Minecraft Vacation. If you haven't checked it out, the very first episode has now gone live. It goes up every Tuesday. So now you'll have videos on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's really cool, and I hope you guys can show that series some love. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you do. And the notification bell is super important now these days. If you don't have the notification bell hit, you most likely will not see my videos. It's a very high chance that you will not see my videos without hitting that notification bell. So please consider doing it, because not only does it allow you to see my content, it allows me to be able to put more content up because people are actually able to watch it. So thank you so very much. Let's get into the to be continued, and make sure to click those links on that to be continued little end screen. Bye, guys.